Hi there. It is evening for us. We only did quite a bit of work. We did recordings. We had a hunger break, and there on the back, I sent Jim asking to rest. I'm not sure he's doing it. Okay, we do love cooking together, and I do like cooking myself, and Jim loves cooking, and he makes perfect pizza. Amazing pizza, but we're not having pizza tonight because we are attempting to make Enchilada Casserole. Now, we are in Ukraine now, and the ingredients you are finding here, they won't be Mexican, they won't be American, and even if you find enchilada sauce or something, it will be made in Belgium or Netherlands, and it does have some specific taste to it. So what we're doing, we're trying to still make these meals, make them taste nice. So what I do, basically, and I like this part because we are combining cultures here. So, we do have high quality ground beef, simmered with a nice homemade chili mix. Now, I had to learn how to make chili mix because there is no good chili mix here. Only the one that made in Belgium, and it's interesting. Okay, we take tomatoes, we crush them themselves because not always in a store you can find crushed tomatoes, and passata, which is Italian, not Mexican, but again it doesn't taste the way it should be for enchilada sauce. So what we do for enchilada sauce, what I do, I take those tomatoes and I slice them myself because I like this crunchiness of pieces inside. And it smells good. Not Mexican good, maybe not even Italian, I'm not sure, but it tastes good. So what I do, I slice it myself the way I want it. Little pieces, big, whatever you like. You still will get your enchilada sauce, so your enchilada casserole will taste really, really good. So you slice it, you add it into a pot. There you go. Now we need some salt. And then just a bit of water. By the way, you see me, I'm cooking in pajamas today because it's relaxed time after evening. Yes, and it feels good. After work day, I mean, it's a really nice evening. So we have tomatoes here. What else do we do? We add some salt. There you go. Now you can see it. We have some salt. We have some, preferably oregano, dried. We have some cumin here. Now make sure it's low heat, not high heat. You don't want to get the wrong taste. Garlic powder. If you have onion powder, I'm not lucky enough to find one here. Anyway, garlic powder and chili powder made in Poland, and somehow this Polish brand, they make sure the chili and cayenne pepper it's same. Okay. We're gonna throw them today. We added all of this together. Now, if you see the slices are too big and you want them smaller, you still can cut it in a pie. Just to make the way you want it. If you prefer passata, just crushed tomato, not ketchup please, it will be too sweet, too weird. Just add it here. Two more things you will need. You will need brown sugar, now I'm cooking here this proportion, what I call my grandma style. When I was little, my grandma will be cooking something and I will really want to memorize the recipe, so I will sit next to her in the kitchen and ask Grandma, how you cook this? And she will start showing me this and that, and I will always ask how much of this, how much of that, and she will say just like this and just like that, just a bit. So it's never cup or teaspoon or tablespoon, but it was always fun. And one more thing you need for this enchilada sauce is about a tablespoon. Oh, I promise not to use it. Okay, about a tablespoon of flour. At the end, so let it simmer for a bit. I don't like it over boiled, so it will lose some freshness. I do like this flavor of tomato. Now, if you need more enchilada sauce, you can double, obviously. You can use more tomatoes. In fact, I'm thinking that I might use more tomatoes. Now, let me see what we have here. And what we have here, we have more tomatoes. Again Italian and again whole tomatoes, and this will do. Okay, this jar does not have opener, also not direction, we always find in the grocery. Good, or at least this other one. Okay, this will do. Now your sauce is simmering well. Should try to double it because I do want more sauce. I still have time to drink. Hurry. So this is our attempt to marry cultures all together, to use ingredients from various countries and then make another country's meal, which will taste good to you because you know that the meal made in Mexican meal made in Mexico and in the US and in Europe, all three will be completely different, but all three should be good as well. So, more tomatoes for me, more oregano for me, more, let's call it chili, they insist it's chili. Okay, looks more like cayenne, obviously, but it's what we have here to do with garlic powder, cumin, salt, Italian salt, can you believe it? Yeah. And I'll go wild and else add some chili flakes. Okay, now you make sure it's low heat and it's not boiled down too well because it will ruin the taste. Here you go, but you need to make it boil, you can just take it off. You can see that you need to peel that piece of tomato, you better do it. you see big slices, again you can mix it. Voila. And brown sugar. That's enough, don't make it too sweet. And don't use white sugar, the taste is completely different. By the way, the brown sugar, if you are in US right now, what you have as brown sugar you need to check. Because this is muscular, and in US you often will buy white sugar colored with maple syrup or something else, or Marisa, and this will be brown sugar. I'm not sure which one they use in Mexico. Maybe I will ask one of the Mexican chefs one of these days, but that's what works. Now, let it boil. Bring it to boiling and leave it for less than a minute boiling. Make sure your beef is hot. You could just simmer your beef and fry it a bit. It's ground beef, and make sure you have high quality ground beef. It's very important. Quality of the mixture will be great. Usually, I believe in a recipe they fry it without seasonings, but I do prefer adding more chili mix because we do like really hot food. You see your enchilada sauce start boiling, and mine is almost. Now wait for about 30 seconds and then add 1.5 teaspoon, I believe tablespoon today, this quantity of flour, and this will make it thicker. Next piece I forgot. To make it fancier, I did found a good quality mission wraps. That's a good trick for you great. We do have green chili peppers, not red ones, sorry, all we have right now. And we do have canned corn, the one with chili peppers inside. And I like it because it has nice slices of red chili peppers. So I'm gonna also add, in addition to all the seasoning, green chili peppers, this corn with chili peppers already. We're gonna put some olive oil in our pot. Italian olive oil, that's okay. Now, my enchilada sauce is ready for flour, and we need to make it stir. It will only take you a moment. Make sure you won't miss it, and make sure when you have the pieces of flour, because it's going to be damn good then. Oh, it smells good. There we go. The enchilada sauce is almost ready. You can see it will start bubbling differently once you add flour. And just try to make sure you don't have the pieces of flour combined into substance that you won't like in your meal. Okay, our beef is ready. Our enchilada sauce is, oh, it smells amazing. Okay. It smells really good. This is our version of enchilada sauce, made in Ukraine. Yeah. Okay, and we do have some grated cheese here. poco de queso, not Mexican cheese, it's Ukrainian cheese, sorry. We don't have Mexican style cheese in here. Even cheddar is different. Okay, so let me get this green chilies ready. I got 2 green chilies. Sauce is ready. Ground beef is ready. Okay. Chili peppers. Now make sure you remove seeds and all you can find inside, because this is the hottest part of chili peppers and it might be too hot actually. And you don't want it at all. You want it to taste good without burning your mouth, okay? Now if you want it really too hot, you can find some jalapeno peppers and that will make it hot. Not in a brine, but fresh jalapeno peppers. I believe I actually found it twice even here in Ukraine, so you might be like it too. Here we go. I'm removing all the seeds. Now sometimes these chili peppers, fresh chili peppers, are so hot that you can't even touch it with bare feet. Like sometimes I bite it and it will be so hot that when I slice in it like this, I'm having bruising problems because I can feel this, how hot it is, just with touching with my fingers only. Imagine how you feel eating that. This case, it's not that hot. It's like mild Ukrainian chili peppers, and I bet every country has own chili peppers. Every country grows the hot peppers, and we call them chili or whatever other. I've been surprised being to South Africa in a restaurant, not a restaurant, in a hotel. They have a backyard where they grow their own chili peppers, and they do call them chili peppers. That was a big surprise to me. Anyway, we got our ground beef, high quality, simmered with chili mix. We have our homemade enchilada sauce. We have ground cheese. We have corn with chili peppers. We have fresh chili peppers, and we have mission blend rice. So now we are layering. We have 2 wraps here. Now we go for some sauce first, because I'll show you why. Now you add as much sauce as you like. If you like a lot of sauce, you add more. If you like just a bit, so it's up to you, obviously. After that, when you add this ground beef, it will be diving into this sauce and it will taste real good. And if you like me and like this ground beef crispy, this crispiness will be softened by this sauce once you bake this casserole, and it will be really good, just believe me. So I will add a bit of fresh chili peppers, green chili peppers, and of course corn with chili peppers on the top. And these are our layers. So you remember, right? These are wraps, sauce, enchilada sauce, ground beef, a bit fresh chili peppers, and corn, in this case with chili peppers. Now you add a nice layer of cheese, poco de queso, okay, got it. And what we do next? More mission wraps. Now once you add in this layer, make sure you lever in this all the filling that you put in there. And we go again. Sauce. As much as you wish. And ground beef. Let it dive into the sauce. And fresh chili peppers. Corn. Now I just realized I made a mistake and bought one package of mission wraps that only has 4 wraps when I usually use 6. So we're gonna go for plan B and check what else we have. We do have more wraps, luckily. And it is a Mission brand as well, so yeah, perfect. The next layer will be the last one. Now you see all these edges here, you will leave it open, at least I do. The reason is when you bake it, these parts are getting crispy and those edges are really good as well. So this is your last layer. So for last layer I usually use less ingredients, which will just like cover and decorate. Use the rest of your enchilada sauce. Here you go. Use the rest of your ground beef. Now you see this layer is really thin compared to previous ones. As I said, it's more like a decorative layer and it will taste good as well. So next we use, I'll leave this nice green chilies for the end, and now I'm adding corn. I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm noticing myself doing weird stuff, like right now trying to pull every last piece of corn from this jar. Who knows why? But anyway, that's my problem, if you wish. Okay, some corn. Now you have rest of the cheese. And what I left for the end is this nice slices of fresh green chili peppers. I just like how it adds some new color. So here it is, our enchilada casserole. Now you preheat your oven, if you didn't yet, 200 degrees Celsius, 20 minutes, and after that I will show you result. But right now you will need to wait for 20 minutes before you will eat this beauty. So this is how we marry ingredients from different countries to create other countries' meal. That's not difficult and it's fun. Hey there, so today we are attempting to marry cultures in the kitchen, creating other countries' meal with ingredients you have in your place. So right now we are in Ukraine and we are making Enchilada Casserole, which is Mexico, obviously. From the ingredients we can find here, so we have canned corn from Hungary, we have seasonings from Poland and Ukraine, we have beef from Ukraine. Yeah, those are cows that moo in Ukrainian, okay? And we have mission wraps from Netherlands. And what else? Italian, not passata, but canned tomatoes, and olive oil from Greece. I bet that's it. No, Ukrainian cheese, not Mexican. You can find it here. So anyway, for the full video, go to our YouTube and don't forget to subscribe. And we do really prefer our nails crispy. So here is our enchilada casserole. You see how crispy this edges? That's what I told you while cooking it. If you leave it out, they become like nice chips for you. Enjoy your meals. Tell us our recipes. This is Indian for us. We're gonna go and enjoy this wonderful meal, and we're gonna share with you more recipes where you can, as I say, marry cultures and create masterpiece and just do something different for two of you or for your family and have fun with your kids. Create something different, do something different, enjoy your time.